Hello, so we will be printing this 3D model from Wicked. So this is Samurai Darth Vader bust on 5th scale. So this will be our final product and I will be guiding you throughout the processes. So first is we load our STL files on Cheeto box, then we hollow them out. So now we are adding the holes or the drainage holes to prevent suction and prevent any resin trap inside our 3D model during printing. After adding the holes, we will now be adding supports. So for 3D printing on resin, we angle the parts at least 30 to 45 degrees to prevent uh, any suction or reduce any suction force. So right now, I'm adding the supports. I'm checking each one by layer and adding supports on the lowest part. So as much as possible, we want our supports to be rigid. So after adding the supports, this will be the outcome of our STL files. So as you can see, I added all supports within the sides or within the flat edges. And so as you can see here, all the supports are rigid. So now we will be continuing adding supports on the other parts. So here we are adding our supports on the Darth Vader head. So as you can see here, we are adding uh, supports on lots of the overhangs, particularly on his forehead. So this will ensure that our print will not fail and would not have any uh, artifacts or any flat flat surfaces during printing. So after adding the support, so you're checking it now. So this will be our final files before we send it to the printer. So this is now ready for 3D printing. After 3D printing, so this is the result. So as you can see, we are not seeing any failures in here. All the supports that we added are fully intact and all the overhangs. So we also 3D printed all the other parts. This is the torso and the shoulder pads. So after 3D printing this will be soaked in alcohol and we will be removing the supports. So I was not able to take a video of the removing the supports, but I will include it on our next videos. So after letting our prints dry and curing them under the sun or UV lamp, we must now remove all the support marks using sandpaper, or you can also use any power tool that you like. So I'll speed up our process here. So resin printing is generally much smoother compared to FDM printing. However, support marks will always be there. So removing the support marks provides a much smoother finish and overall improves the quality of our 3D print. After removing all the support marks that are visible, I am now trying to assemble our bust. So this is still unpainted. So as you can see here, there are some support marks at the bottom, but they are not really visible. That is why I did not remove them. So for the temporary adhesion, I actually used glue tack. This is readily available in the market and it has much more strength compared to using clay or any other products for me. So I'm just checking it out if there will be any other more visible supports that I need to clean. Then we will be moving to painting. So after finally assembling our 3D model, so I have not yet used any permanent adhesive at this point. So for our primer, so I will be using gloss black from Armored Komodo. So this is a readily available paint. This is from our local market, and you can check out their Shopee or Lazada if you want to purchase their products. Make sure that our primer cover all the parts. So this will make our paint adhere better to the surface of our 3D printed figure. I will now be painting the red parts of our bust. So I'm going to be starting with Tyrian Violet from Armored Komodo. So I'm using it first to provide a darker color of red and to give effects when I paint the red part later. After painting the head, so this will be the result using the Tyrian Violet. So as you can see, I covered the head or the helmet. Here you can see the chest plate. I also used the Tyrian Violet and also the shoulder pads that I will be painting with red. As we paint the chest plate with red, you can see that the edges are more darker compared to the center. So this is the desired effect I wanted when using the Tyrian Violet. So don't worry about the missed parts. As you can see, there are still some missed paint. So I'll be using black again later to clean them out. So here you can see that I'm also using the red on the head part or the helmet. So after painting it for a while, so this will be our result. So you can see it's much darker on the edges. After the red paint, we will now be proceeding to paint the gold parts of our helmet. So I'm using Vallejo Game Color Metallic for our gold paint. So, so I hand brush all the acrylic paint so that we can get all the details. So I was not able to take a video for this one. So this is the top part of the helmet. So after painting all the gold part, we can now assemble it using our adhesive. So for me, I used Mighty Bond. So this is a local brand here in the Philippines. So I also added the silver details. Just dry brush it a bit. So this is the result of our 3D printing and painting. So I hope you learned a lot from our video, and if you like our videos, please subscribe and check out our Facebook page. Thank you.